Welcome to Illegal Dog Fights. All right, I'm just out here letting Jack and Juliet roam around, sniff around, chew on sticks, and just beat dogs. So the topic of this video is like how to find a spot, what to look for in a spot where you're gonna play off leash with your dogs. Well, number one, you want a nice secluded spot. All right, not a lot of people around, definitely not a lot of traffic. I mean, we got cars over there, there's a main road over there, but as you can see, there's not any traffic on that road or through this parking lot area. All right, this is a building where no one has any real business in right now. So this weekend, the construction crew is not here, and when we come here at night, obviously the construction crew is not here. Most of my videos take place here as of late because this is where I'm off leashing them and getting our some of our best content because I have the phone out and ready. So another thing I'm looking for out here is other wildlife. You know, because it's a parking lot style area, we're not getting any deer coming through here, very rarely at least. I have encountered them here at night, but it's rare. The deer don't want to be here, the foxes don't want to be here. If there are foxes around, there's plenty of line of sight so that they're not accidentally coming across my dogs here. I don't have anything against the foxes, it's just that Jack and Juliet, we're gonna probably chase them because they think that they're another dog and they want to play with it. But my dogs fortunately also have good recall, so I don't worry about that so much. And if you notice, sunny there, shade here. One of the most important things that you want for your dogs when you're outside is shade. So think about that. There's a couple of places that you've seen in my older videos where I was still, owning a dog, you're always going to be learning. And that's one of the spaces where I learned that maybe it's not such a good idea to take them to a giant open field when it's in the upper 80s and even 90s. I think the biggest mistake I ever made was taking them to a giant open field when it was close to 100 degrees last year before. So that did not bode so well. But fortunately, I came prepared, and I had a big old bucket of ice water that, while you don't want to give your dog a bunch of water while it's panting, because you could lead the bloat, I was able to dump ice water on them and get them cooled down really fast, as well as have that water source for them. It was cold, and that's pretty much it. You want to look for shade, grassy areas, especially grassy areas, and just a little bit of seclusion. No one's messed with me here in the years that I've been walking Juliet and now Jack. I have tacit permission from the security team for the parking lot because they've come over and said hi to us and even pet the dogs in the past. So, in some of the other places you've seen me film, I have that same type of permission where, security and the staff have come and said hello and basically told me I was welcome to be there, just like here. Be respectful of whatever property you're going to be walking your dogs on. Pick up after them, of course. Don't go into places where people are going to get freaked out by your dogs, and just do your general work to have good recall, and you should be okay. Keep in mind that walking your dog off leash is illegal in most places. Now, remember, I am here on private property, so with that tacit permission, I'm not worried about that. Even still, the fine for having these guys off leash is less than a traffic citation, so I'm not too worried about it. I also have good recall, so you don't want your dog to be considered at large. I'm fairly certain the local dog catcher or police would be more concerned about the dogs that are running around wild versus the ones that are well trained and hanging out with their owner, following them around obediently. So keep that in mind. If your dog's trained, you have very few problems. And as always, like, subscribe, and share for more illegal dog fights.